Hello, my unstoppable friends. It's time for our unstoppable announcements for the week. It has been a good week. We've been in school 4 days, which is fantastic. It's so good to be back and see everybody and see all your smiling faces and not have so much disarray or inconsistency. I know we had one snow day this week, and I appreciate all of you doing your e-learning. I want to talk about your e-learning a little bit and just remind you that when we have an e-learning day, it's really important that you get your work done that day and submit it to your teacher. It's just like we're having school, but you get to do it from home. So it's super, super important that you get that done so that you don't have to do it at school, after school, or before school, and you can have your recess and all that fun stuff. So make sure that you're getting that done so that you don't have to do all that work, or do your work. I shouldn't say all that work, but do your work during the times where you can be having some fun. Okay? All right. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is I thought I would quick run through the 10 lessons in the Unstoppable Me book, just for a little bit of a review and reminder. And so I just wanted to talk about all 10, and the first one being to learn from your mistakes. Remember, we all make mistakes, and that's okay. We want to make mistakes. That's how we learn and grow. And to be you, because you're awesome. And even though you make mistakes, you're still awesome. That's okay. And we want this to be a safe place where it's okay to make mistakes, because that's where we learn. The second one is being persistent, which means to never give up. So remember to always stick to it and never give up, and be persistent. The next one is to welcome change. Now, we had a lot of change this last month with the weather and that kind of stuff. So I appreciate everybody willing to be flexible, which means that you're willing to change routines, which isn't always easy. And so welcoming change is really, really important to be unstoppable. Also, the next one is you have a choice, meaning that you have a choice to make good choices or bad choices, and to always stop and think before you make a choice to make sure it's the right one. The next one is to try not to worry. That can be hard sometimes if you're a worrier, but it's really important that if you are worried about something, to talk to somebody about it. You can talk to a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, a friend, a teacher, a principal. So make sure if you're worried about something that you talk to somebody about it. The next one is my favorite, having peace in your heart and being kind. And remember, we did the peace sign and put it over our heart. I think I might challenge you this week. And so instead of saying hello in the hall and waving, we're going to say hello, and we're going to do a peace sign over the heart. So this is going to be our secret sign this week. And if it goes over well, we'll just keep doing it. So instead of waving, we're going to say hi, and we're going to do this, okay? And I'll still take hugs, of course. So peace in your heart and be kind. And this is our new secret wave, okay? Enjoy what is happening now. So what that means is just living in the moment and enjoying what you're doing at that moment. So if you're playing outside and you're playing in the snow, to enjoy that moment. If you are at McDonald's with some family and you're having family time, to enjoy that time. I've been really trying to be present and think about that, about enjoying what is happening now, because I find that I always look, what's next. And so I've been very much trying to live in the moment and appreciating what's happening at that time. So the next one is to be healthy, which means you want to get enough sleep at night, and you want to eat good food and eat the right foods, fruits and vegetables, and not so many sweets. And I know that's really hard because we just had Valentine's Day. And then exercising. So getting outside and playing in the snow and hopping around and jumping around and getting some exercise. The last two, be unique. So meaning be yourself, love who you are, We all have our talents that we are really good at. And if we remember that if we're all the same, that it would be a very boring world. And so it's really important that you love yourself and love who you are and like and love your talents and what you bring to the world. So loving who you are and being yourself. And the last one was, what can you give? So what can you give to people instead of always getting? Getting is fun, but it's really rewarding to give and make people feel good. So what can you give? And that doesn't have to be something material, meaning money or a present. It could be a smile. It could be a hug. It could be a hello. It could be a high five. It could be a peace in your heart sign. So what can you give? So think about that. Okay, so those are the quick rundown. I'm talking really fast, of our Unstoppable Me lessons, and I just wanted to kind of review them a little bit. Let's keep seeing each other and acknowledging each other, and we're going to do it with this sign starting next week, or this week, starting this week, so which would be Monday, February 25th. We're going to start with the peace in the heart, secret wave sign, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So on to, I'm sure your favorite thing is hearing your name for your birthdays. And so we have quite a few birthdays for the week of the 24th through March 2nd. We have Brady Newell, Gage Sprick, Hannah Hummel, Blake Bosma, Trevin Van Hookey, Alika Hauslag, Xavier DeWitt Rios, Kale Masbergen, Genesis Herrera Alvarado, Cora Lull, Nevaeh Mead, Henry Matthews, and Carity Gorder. Have a great birthday week and happy birthday, and enjoy your day and your week. At my house, we have birthday weeks. So live in the moment, people. Peace in your hearts, and know that Miss Bartman loves you, and have a great week. Be unstoppable. Bye-bye.